Hey guys, what's up? This is RIO here, and today we're going to be talking about Suicide Squad, the movie 2016 review. So, before we start, I just want to show you this. I got Deadshot printed on my movie ticket, and I love it. I really do. The movie is starring Will Smith, Jared Leto, Margot Robbie, and Viola Davis, Jai Courtney, and many more great and brilliant actors. It's directed by David Ayer, who brought us Training Day, End of Watch, and Fury. Now, before I begin talking about Suicide Squad, I want to say, when I heard this movie is getting made with this cast, with this director, I flipped out. Because the director, David Ayer, he brought us one of the best movies of all time, Training Day. And then he got us End of Watch. And then he brought us Fury, which was a brilliant movie. When I watched that scene, that action scene with a tank, and what he did with a tank, I was blown away. So when I heard he's directing a movie that involves villains from the DC universe, I was like, you know what? He might actually do some good. He might actually put these characters into good use and make the best out of it. And he kind of did. Suicide Squad is about a group of villains that is put together to take on missions that the government can't take. They're a bunch of black ops, and they're also put together in case a new Superman appears, which might not be as good as the previous one, and if that Superman was a bad Superman, then they got a team to fight him back. And the movie introduces the characters in a pretty cool way. To me anyway. I loved it. Why? Because it was paying tribute to the Suicide Squad comic books. The comic books did the same thing. Amanda Waller, in 1986 comic book issue number 1, Suicide Squad, she introduced those characters the same way the movie did, which I loved it. A lot of people hated it. I did. Love it. I didn't at all. I didn't hate it. I loved it. And after that, we got to see the team get together, and they're under control by Amanda Waller and her Colonel Rick Flag. And that's how we see the team come together for a mission. They're sent to the city that is destroyed. Havoc was created there by a mysterious villain. And, the team is sent there to take care of business. And that's basically the story of Suicide Squad. Performances were brilliant. Deadshot, Will Smith, amazing. Harley Quinn, Margot Robbie, amazing. Viola Davis, amazing. She was a badass, and I applaud you for that. I loved her. I loved her acting. I loved her performance. She's just brilliant, she is Amanda Waller. I was surprised, and I really liked it. We didn't see much of the Joker. I was kind of disappointed with that. The Joker performance was alright, I wasn't really impressed with it, just like I wasn't impressed with Heath Ledger's Joker. Yeah, I know, everyone loved it except me. I just didn't like it. I didn't like any of these performances yet. I didn't see much of Jared Leto Jokers to judge him yet, so I think I want to see more of him in a Batman solo movie maybe. I wouldn't mind that at all. The movie was also funny. I applaud DC for going with that. I applaud David Ayer for doing it. I was laughing my ass off, and I just loved seeing that. And there were some great scenes in the movie. I'm not going to go into spoilers right now, but if you want to know more, you can go to my spoiler review right here. And yeah, let's go into cons, shall we? First of all, the villain choice. First of all, the villain wasn't as good as I was anticipating. 1. 2, the movie was cut and edited in a very weird way. There were a lot of scenes that were cut from the movie. Like the elevator scene, the bar scene. There were a lot of scenes that I felt that were cut out of the movie for some reason or another. There was an article also that said, Jared Leto said that there were a lot of Joker scenes that were cut. Okay, now, moving on to other things. There were characters that were not utilized the way they were supposed to, like Katana. She wasn't used the way she was supposed to be used. By used, I mean like she should have been in kind of a better role, or like she didn't do anything cool. Basically, she didn't do anything cool. Uh, who else? There were a lot of characters that I felt, why are they in there? Like Clint Eastwood character. Why was he in there? Why? I don't know who was he. Maybe they showed it somehow in the credit scenes, in the end of the credit scenes, which I didn't sit through the entire thing. I just sat through the mid-credit scene, and that's it. But who was he? We didn't get much of it, so I was kind of pissed. Who else? There was like, yeah, I think these are the characters that weren't utilized fully to the full potential. Some characters weren't flushed out. The stories were just told in a very minor way. We didn't get much into them. The only characters we got attached to, maybe El Diablo, Deadshot, Harley Quinn and the Joker, and like that's all. I'm gonna rate this movie a 7.5 out of 10. Sorry if I left out anything. I'm recording this like at 1 a.m. But yeah, if I left out anything, you want to talk to me about it, you want to leave your opinion down below, please go ahead, let me know your thoughts on this movie and what you thought about it and how much would you rate it and who was your favorite character or your favorite villain out of this movie. To me, personally, El Diablo. Mind blown. Loved you, man. Great movie. Really loved it. There was a lot of good funny scenes in it as well. So yeah, DC, you did something right. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think right down below. If you want to see more, hit the like button, share it around, subscribe, and see you guys around. Take care. I loved seeing Harley Quinn in her original costume, which was beautiful. You're gonna see it there, and sorry if it does. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Shut